What's up, you guys? It's been a while. I've been meaning to do a Let's Talk film. I am gonna have like a little Q&A part of like section for this because I did ask on my Instagram. I've been working on some client projects, so I haven't had the time. Hopefully this week, because I want to get this posted ASAP. I feel like when it comes to my YouTube, I'm pretty sluggish on it, and I don't like that. I just procrastinate a lot on my YouTube. And I'm really sorry. I'm trying to break that habit. Just thinking about like how much my Instagram, literally from the last video, like I said, I had almost like 415 followers, so like 415, and now I have what, 12? Now I have 12.5k. That is so, like, honestly, that is so crazy to think about. Honestly, didn't know if people were gonna enjoy the videos when I first started. I didn't think people were gonna enjoy watching it. Really am so appreciative though about all like the really nice comments, messages that you guys, like, I've received and you guys sent. Especially the constructive criticism. I'm very like, yes, especially from people who have been working in this field longer than I have. I even appreciate the hate comments that I get and the hate messages that I get. You know, I feel like that pushes me more. Let's get to the Q&A, and then maybe after, if I remember something else, then I'll talk about it after the Q&A. Did you start with free or studio version of DaVinci Resolve? I started off with the free. Well, actually, let me tell you something. I did start with the free version, but the first version that I had was like a cracked version. Like I had a hacked version of DaVinci Resolve, and then I got the free version, and then I think a month or 2 months ago I had bought the studio version because I actually needed the DaVinci Cloud for one of my assignments, so I had to end up purchasing the 254. I think it was 259 actually. How did you get into color grading or correcting? Got into it my senior year of high school. Well, my dad actually introduced me. For those of you who don't know, my dad is a professional photographer, and I was the main editor for my senior year because the school I had graduated from, it had a fame pathway, which was film and media entertainment, and I ended up becoming my senior year the main editor. And this one video we were doing, my dad told me to color grade, like, oh, I should color grade this, and I kid you not, I looked at this man and I went, no, I ended up like, oh my god, I fell in love with it. But I think I fell in love with color grading for the fact that I've always been into art. Like, I've always been such an artistic kid growing up. Like, I would draw, paint. How do you get started film grading, and how do you build your network? Start off by getting the free version, and the clips that I use for my reels, I use pexels.com. But honestly, I would just say start by like messing around. That's how I started. I started by like literally just messing around with clips, kind of trying to get the feel of DaVinci Resolve's color page, learning color theory, learning how colors and light go together, how our brain perceives color, and just all of that. You can go to like filmmaking like workshops, and you could connect there. That is how I started networking myself as a colorist. My brother and I, we would go to these workshops. There's the Warehouse Workshops by Justin Jones, and then there's Not Your Daddy's Films. Those are like the two workshops that we've gone to consistently. Did you always know you'd end up doing color grading or filmmaking? No, I didn't actually. My first ever career that I was so die-hearted that I was gonna do was actually be a fashion designer, which is why I like fashion. And I would be in my room cutting up old clothes, making skirts. Do you know the material that's from the, like, they use for the donuts for the pools, like that material? My brother had a chair that was like a clear one, and he didn't use it anymore, and I cut it up and I made a jacket, and I made a YouTube video on it. But I would make YouTube videos a lot growing up, but I never posted. I should probably put one together just for the fun of it. I still have my sketches. Like I have books and books filled with just sketches of clothes. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to be a fashion designer, and then I wanted to be a singer. Most importantly, I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to do, which I did dance. I was in dance for about 9 years. I did theater, you guys. I was a theater kid. Okay, I did theater and singing classes together for about 6 years. And then dance I was in for about 9 years. And I wanted to be a like, I don't know. I wanted to be everything, to be honest. I wanted to be everything. I do regret quitting dance for sure because, man, I wish I did point. Like, but I was in the Nutcracker, so I'll let that slide. I'm not gonna show any photos though, so don't expect photos because those are gonna go in the archives. They're already in the archives, but I actually, fun fact, you guys, my parents, hold up, because this is like bothering me. My parents took my brother and I to this Disney audition, like when we were younger, to get us into acting because we were in theater during that time. I fucking bombed that shit, dude. I was in front during the audition. I was just like, so technically I've kind of always been around film, acting-ish slash stuff. So it kind of makes sense for my career to be working in film. Maybe if I didn't bomb that audition, I would have been a Disney star. Next question is, how do you stay motivated when results take time? Dude, you guys are asking so fucking good questions, dude. Oh, this makes me so happy. Everything that I'm doing right now is so worth it for the end goal. And obviously, yes, results do take time, having to put in the work. I think that's where a lot of people tend to give up. Me, for sure, I've given up. Like, my reels, like I've said, this is the second time I've gone out of posting. Like, the first time I posted, I got too scared and I took them down. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then going back up, it really is knowing, like, all of this, everything you're putting in, all the work you're putting in is going to be so worth it in the end. And I think that's how I stay motivated. And I think what also motivates me is becoming something, my work becoming something. What's a dream project or a collaboration you hope to do one day? Oh my goodness. I pray, you guys, I want to work on a fucking Blumhouse movie so bad. I love Blumhouse movies. I just love, I love horror movies. Absolutely. I really want to work on a Blumhouse movie or a DC or Marvel movie. I feel like that would complete me. That would put me in a coma. If I ever get the opportunity to work on such a film, man, I'll be talking about it till the day I die. Someone asked your love of Batman and just how deep it truly runs. I love Batman. My love for Batman has started from a little kid. He's definitely not my first, he's for sure not my first fictional character that I fell in love with. My first ever fictional character that I was head over heels for, it was Hercules. Christian Bale Batman is probably my favorite Batman. The newest Batman movie was really good. I like the something's in the air. You know what movie did come out that I want to see though? If you said Tron Ares, you are correct. My husband Evan Peters is in that. Oh my god, that man is so fucking fine. You guys are so sweet. So amazing. Thank you guys so much Thank you for those of you who actually gave me responses. Because let me tell you, I was a little bit nervous. Like when I posted it, every time I post something like that where it's like I ask for responses, I always get a little nervy because I'm just like, dude, I'm pretty sure nobody gives a fuck. But they showed you guys care and I love that. Makes me so happy that there are people out there who care what I post. Really good. This was really long. This is probably gonna be super long. But this was a real good debrief. Also, let me show you guys my new nails. I'm having a family friend Halloween party. My family's gonna be there and a few friends are gonna be there and I'm really excited. Because my costume is gonna eat. Me and my best friend are twinning and we're gonna look so good. But these are my nails for Halloween. The ones before I've had first like these grungy nails, and then I had other nails with the same color, and then I went to short red nails for like a couple days, and then because I also do my own nails at home, but I went to go get my nails done, and they're like, they have pumpkins on them, and they're like, I hope you can see that. Super cute. And then I have to also re-dye my hair because it washed out. And then we have Thanksgiving, and then we have my birthday. You guys, I'm turning fucking 21. I'm just so excited to turn 21. But yeah, my birthday party is gonna be so epic. I feel like I should start doing these more often so we can get to know each other a little bit better. That is it for episode 4 of Let's Talk Film, Debrief, Diary, whatever you want to call it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I truly enjoyed making this. Really fucking over here talking and laughing at myself. So I hoped you had a giggle. I hoped you learned some things, and really I appreciate every single response that I got from my Instagram. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day. Truly, go create, go post, be you. And I need to find a slogan, dude. I'll figure out a slogan for my next one. But bye, guys.